Content has shifted massively over the last 2 years, and even more so in the past 6 months. The days of tips and tutorials for online coaches, it's over. If you want to generate actual quality leads through your content, then you need to lead into authority building content. So what is authority building content? And why is it so gosh darn important? Let's dive in. The first thing authority building content does and why it's so incredibly important is that it challenges your audience to think differently about their pain point, the problem that they have, that you solve inside of your program. And they start to think about it differently. Second thing it does, it shares with your audience how you help people in very specific ways. And it allows your audience to see themselves as your client. The third thing it does is it positions you as the go-to expert in your field who knows and understands your audience in a deeper way that will connect you more to them. Shifting into this way of creating content, it can be challenging, especially if you've never done it before. It may challenge what you've been taught, especially if you've been tied up in your content's worth or your content's value in measuring downloads, views, or followers. If you felt the pull to need to go viral to validate your business's content or legitimacy, or if you felt the need to be popular with your content, what I need you to know is that authority building content, it's not going to help you to go viral. It's not going to help you to be popular. In fact, I could care less if you go viral or popular. It doesn't matter. What I care about when it comes to you creating content is you creating content that actually matters to your audience. To prove my point, I want to share a story about going viral. This is kind of a funny story. Here we go. Many businesses ago, I've had many businesses. I had a personal training business. I was fresh out of college. I ran track at the college level. I was a certified personal trainer. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to start a personal training business because I don't want to grow up. That's the honest truth. This was back in the day when we were supposed to just feed the algorithm. Let's put all the things in. Let's just continue to post nonstop all day long, regardless if the content was actually valuable. That's how Instagram used to be back in the day. There were no stories. There was no video. It was just plain old static images on Instagram. Do you remember those days? I was working at a gym doing personal training. I ran in-person classes through our Parks and Recs department and my church. And I hosted live workouts on Zoom every day for my clients. So I was basically working out like 5 to 8 hours a day. It was a lot. And so I was wearing a lot of workout clothes. And so I had this genius idea to do a squat test for workout leggings to test which ones held up the best. I mentored personal trainers. I trained clients. So I figured, this is a really smart idea. People are going to love this. It's going to be so helpful. So I posted my review with an image of me doing a squat from the back. So there it was, my booty, front and center on my Instagram account for all of the world to see. Despite my intention of just wanting to help people pick out a pair of workout leggings that held up throughout many workouts and many washes, the internet didn't take it in quite that way. And that post went viral, but for all the wrong reasons. My account grew by tens of thousands of followers over like a 3-day period. And while that's cool, these new followers were not my ideal people. So what happened after I went viral is Instagram expected my account to continue to keep performing in that way. That every post after this post would get massive visibility and it would be just as popular. But because it went viral for the wrong reasons, when I resumed my normal content, those new followers weren't interested in it whatsoever because that's not why they came to my account. So the algorithm stopped pushing my content to my new and even my old followers because I wasn't having that same amount of activity in my account. And so my organic reach tanked, which was super, super frustrating. So all of that work I had put into building up that account was then deemed not important. So my philosophy when it comes to creating content after this experience shifted massively. And ever since then, I've had the point of view that if you're going to go viral, you better go viral for the right reasons. You need to create content that is so good that your audience can't help but to share it. That you want to make sure you go viral for the right reasons, not because you have a booty shot on Instagram. Making the shift over to authority building content sets you up for impact. Earlier, I shared the benefits of creating authority building content. And I think the biggest benefit of authority building content is that very first point I shared. It gets your audience to think about their pain point, the one that your business solves, the one that they are experiencing, the one that they're living in, the one that they want to get rid of. It gets them to think about it differently. And so when you can challenge the beliefs that someone has about that pain point from a place of compassion and empathy, it gets them to open up to the idea of thinking about their pain point differently. And when you can start to get your audience to think about their pain point differently, odds are they're going to start to act differently. And we all know that when you start to act differently, you start to get different results. And different results can create massive momentum. And because of that singular piece of authority building content that wasn't wildly popular on Instagram, but instead was super impactful for this one person, this beating heart behind the screen, you've started to help them to create change. And that, my friend, some really powerful stuff right there. Being popular is cool. I get it. I understand it. As someone who wasn't super popular in school, who was a little nerdy, who didn't have a huge friends circle, I get wanting to be popular. Going viral is an awesome dopamine hit. Who doesn't want to go viral? But being impactful is how you will create change within both your audience and within your business by selling more of your course, your membership, or your digital product. Authority building content is how you will create content that matters to your audience. It's how you create meaningful conversations in the DMs and connect with audience members who identify, I need and want your help. Inside of Six Figure Funnel, we have a series of over 30 prompts that our members get access to help them to start to create authority building content quickly and seamlessly. Because I know that for most of you, and this is the case for almost every single one of our Six Figure Funnel members, they've never done this before. It's new. They've never created content in this way. And so we help them to stop overthinking this type of content through these prompts. And I actually think at the time of this recording, now that I'm thinking about this, we've added about 10 new prompts to that document. But either way, there's a continual vault of growing prompts that help you to build authority through your content so that you can be impactful with the right people instead of popular on the internet. And so today, your resource is 5 of those prompts. I selected these 5 for you because I think they are the easiest to create when you're approaching something like content creation from this perspective. And honestly, I want you to do the easiest thing first because that's the easiest way to approach something. So right below this video is a magenta button that says 5 authority building prompts. And when you click that button, you'll get access to a Google spreadsheet with those 5 authority building content prompts. You will also get examples of these pieces of content and a brief explanation of each prompt to help you to start to creating authority building content quicker and more effectively. Now, because I know you're going to take action on this, because I know you're ready to create more content, I want to see your authority building pieces of content. I hang out mostly on Instagram, so when you share your authority building content on Instagram, I want you to tag me. And if we aren't already connected over on Instagram, my handle is Allison_Hardy_, and that's also down there below this video through a magenta button that says, let's connect on Instagram. Adding this perspective to your content strategy is the next step to get more visible, create genuine conversation with people who actually need and want your help, and to generate leads more organically. Our next video, we're going to be talking about what in the world to do with those leads you're going to be generating through your authority building content and how to create a sales system that isn't salesy. What this system is going to do is going to get you out of those daily sales in your business. And it's going to allow your marketing ecosystem to sell for you every single gosh darn day so that your revenue and your income becomes consistent. And so that you can actually start to create a 6-figure business and sell more of those courses, those memberships, and those digital products. And you can hit 6 figures in the next 12 months because that's our goal for you. So stay tuned. I'll see you tomorrow.